Among the 277,000 now registered with the General Medical Council, almost half got their medical qualification abroad. Without them, the NHS could not have run a service since the 1960s. Mr. Hashmat is one of the overseas surgeons at the Gloucester Royal Hospital.
I got an invite from the Prime Minister's residence to Mr. Blair and Cherry Blair would like my company for drinks and nibbles, as it were. And that was to say thank you to hard-working doctors who came from overseas. My specialty is trauma and orthopedics, with special interest in problems of the hand. I think at the end of the day, I did not want to be the physician because I did want something to do with my hands, as in terms of operating and such. If you are purely physician, you just play around with drugs and that kind of thing, but there is no actually hands-on as far as treatment is concerned. So I always wanted to be a surgeon once I qualified. As a youngster, that when I grow up I'm going to be a doctor. It didn't work like that. So it was purely by chance and by accident, and I love my job. So I recently come to this country, and there was a lot of things which I didn't know. So I recall one incident where this young girl came in with a suspected head injury, and she had this massive bruise on her neck, and I thought she'd been assaulted. So I go to her, examined her as far as the head injury were concerned, and then when I came to neck, I said, did you tell the police you've been assaulted? So she started to laugh, and I was a little bit confused why she laughing. It wasn't funny, being assaulted. But once the patient got sorted, the sister there took me aside and told me what it was, and apparently it was what is commonly known as a love bite. I had never come across it before, so I mistook it for a bruise from somebody trying to strangulate you. I was born in a remote village in Pakistan, but I was brought up in Karachi, which is a biggest city in the south of Pakistan. The medical graduates were forced to do army service for 2 years, and majority of us wanted to avoid that. So for these two reasons, I actually sneaked out of the country like my other friends did in that time. After a few years, I met my wife here. After a while, we got married, had 2 children who are now grown up. One is 20, one is 17. I do miss home, but not that much now as I did in the first few years because of the change, I suspect. I will find it quite difficult to go back and live there if I wanted to, because of differences in setup and the problem with the security and such. It's a volatile country. It's always been volatile, but it got worse in the recent years. If given the second chance, I probably would do the same as far as profession is concerned, or I could fulfill my dream of becoming a pilot. I don't know.